Guys, I had to see this to believe this, but Halo Infinite and 343 are kind of under-promising right now. And this is a game that, a lot of people are, the last time I talked about this, I was talking to Halo fans and, how things are bad, but, just if you love Halo, then love Halo in your own ways. But right now, Forge is the saving grace of this game, and they have just added Forge maps to Halo Infinite. And this is something we knew was coming to the game. They said it's something that they're working on, just not, as like a giant public trailer or anything like that. But even this was kind of just a shadow drop and not really promoted thing. There's a playlist that they have currently testing in Halo Infinite right now, and it is showing some Forge maps, being Salvation, Perilous, Starboard, and Absolution. And right now, you can play these games literally right freaking now. You can play these, and they're all for like straight up developer-looking maps. And this is a big deal for Halo because one of the biggest problems with Infinite has been the lack of content. There's a solid base, and the reason why people get so mad about this game, especially fans, is that this is it. This is finally the game that we've wanted the past 10 years, but there's just not enough to do, kind of a thing. Or not enough variety. But now, this was the saving grace, and this is how Forge mode might be the saving grace of this game. With this community playlist, and now you have these 4 different maps, and it's 4v4. I think there's like Slayer, King of the Hill, Oddball, maybe, but there's just 4 maps that the community made, that 343 put into the game. And I thought I saw somewhere else that, they might be mixing these in with the main matchmaking playlist, maybe, but for now, they're just curating them in this community playlist. And if this continues on and on, dude, freaking infinite potential, not to be, not to make puns. And someday, hopefully, they'll get the big team battles in, but when you just look at these maps, they are so gorgeous. This is why Forge mode, people are really underestimating how important this was to launching in the game, because Forge mode is like the craziest free-to-play creator probably out there on the market. And these maps look so damn good that you would question, like, which ones were made by the developers and which one were made by just people, like just fans. This is a really freaking cool thing to see to the game, and it's still something I didn't think we would get until at least Season 3. Season 3 was when we were supposed to get the custom game browser, and they dropped that 3 months early. Season 3 was also the time that I really thought that that's when we would get these curated Forge maps into the playlists. That's not quite the situation, but they are in matchmaking, so it's just freaking cool. And it gives a lot of hope to the folks that are still sticking with this game. It's not quite enough to be a big thing to market to bring, old fans back and be like, hey, we got new maps now. Like that's not quite enough to do that. And maybe that's a discussion for another time as to like, what would be that thing. But for now, for the people that are sticking around, that have the patience, that have the tenacity, this is fun ass shit. I'm really looking forward to it. And then Season 3 is like next month. So it's pretty good, at least to me. And being under-promised is far better than over-promising. But what do you think? Do you want to check these maps out? Are you playing them with your friends? Have you already played them? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, freaking Nintendo today too, man. It's been a busy ass day, but just chat with me in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.